So hello everyone. Today we are going to learn widening and narrowing. So what are these concepts? So these are known as upcasting and downcasting. Converting of data types to the other data types. This is known as upcasting and downcasting or widening or narrowing. So today we are going to learn this. So here you can see that I have a byte data type b equals to 10. So we have a byte b. It takes 1 byte. Short 2 byte and integer 4 bytes. So whatever the value inside the byte come in the short. Is this possible? Consider this as a small box, one box, and short has two box. Combinedly, it has this big box. So can one box fit inside this two boxes? Yes. So byte can be converted into the short. And now these are two boxes, and now consider them integer as a fourth box. So can these two boxes fill inside this four boxes? So the answer is yes. So which means that byte can be converted to the short and short can be converted to the integer. But can byte be converted to the integer? Byte have one box and integer have four. So yes, byte can also be get converted. So yes, byte can also be get converted. This is known as upcasting when a smaller data type of smaller size get converted to the bigger data type of bigger size is known as upcasting. This widening is implicitly what this mean? It means that the compiler of the Java converts byte to the short and short to the integer by itself, but narrowing is explicitly, which means that we have to do it manually by using programs. So here are two words written, size and compatibility, which means that byte can be converted to the short and integer, which means that byte size is less than to the short and less than to the integer. So byte can be converted to the both, or byte can be converted to the byte itself, which means that the size here matters. And what does the compatibility means? The compatibility means that the size of the integer and the size of the byte are not same, but integer cannot get converted to the byte, not possible, or integer cannot get converted to the short just because of their compatibility. They are not compatible, so they cannot convert back. So now we are going to learn downcasting or narrowing. So now suppose we have an example float f equals to 2.50. This is a float value and this is the size of a float, the 4 bytes. So now here you can see that if we have to store any integer inside the float, if we have to store any integer, so it can be stored just because integer cannot have any decimal value, but the reverse is not possible. Float type have the decimal value and which cannot get stored inside the integer, so these are not compatible even the sizes are same. This is known as narrowing. In narrowing, we we might get lose some data. If we are going to perform this, if we are going to store the value of float inside the integer, suppose int I equals to f, what will be the output? The output will be 2. And where is the 0.5? It is gone. So in narrowing, there might be a data loss. But in the widening or upcasting, there cannot be a data loss. So now we are going to see through a table. So now we are going to see through the chart. Here it is LHS, here it is L. So what is the LHS and RHS? Suppose we have to store the short inside the integer and short inside the integer. So this is RHS, this is LHS. This is the source and this is the destination. So we are going to see the compatibility and the size. So can byte is stored inside the byte? Yes. Or it can be converted? Yes. Byte to the short? Yes. Integer? Yes. Long? Yes. In the float? Yes. Double? Yes. Character and boolean not possible. So boolean not possible in any of the data type except itself. So here you can cut. Just because boolean have the output in zeros and ones or true or false. So short cannot be converted into the byte. So this is the cut and it can be converted to all this, not to the character. But integer can be converted to all the data types except short, byte and boolean. For the long also, it can be converted to itself, float, double, not to the character. Similarly for the float and for double, but for the character, these all are true. So this is the compatibility or conversion chart. This chart shows that we can convert upcasting. So we can convert. So this chart shows that byte convert to the byte, short, integer, long, or etc. So this chart helps a lot. So thank you for now. I will see you in the next video.